Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another MMA Aviation video. Today we'll take a look at 10 things you probably didn't know in the new 21.1 update. So let's get right into it. So number one, you have the ability to change the FPS to 60 FPS. So if we take a look at the frames per second in this, it looks pretty smooth when we go around and everything. You can just tell, and I can especially feel it when using the camera to turn it around like this. But if I go and change these settings to back down to 30 FPS, then it's like this. So you can tell like an immediate difference. It's a lot more choppy and there's a lot more cutting involved. So yeah, if you want to change the FPS, you just need to go into the settings and then visit graphics and put it to 60 and then confirm. It will just tell you it might use a bit more battery, but that's okay. Number two, we have different buildings at different airports, like they're kind of custom built. I've already recorded this whole video and done a text video, but voiceover won the most votes, so I'm redoing it. So here's Paris Airport, and you can tell by the layout. So in this, here we can see the buildings at San Francisco Airport, and the buildings also look a lot different. Here's the layout of San Francisco, kind of. But yeah, some airports have the buildings that look like this, and they just are different types. I've noticed there's kind of like two different variants of the buildings. They're all slightly modified, but that's kind of what they've done. Yeah, there's like kind of that one, and here they've done a combination of the two. The next thing on our list is at nighttime there are stars. So they've added stars. You can just see more of them, like especially up to the top around here. And yeah, you can mostly see that at nighttime. Like over here, you can see some more as well. Here's just a quick time lapse highlighting how you can see them. I did some more time lapses, but they didn't save. So like up here, you can see them just sparkling up. And also at nighttime, some of the terminals look very nice. So yeah, as you can see here, the buildings, they light up quite a fair bit, which is actually a nice feature. Then if we look at the small thing, this is a bit of a smaller one. Some people have kind of said that here in ATC we have a space below servers. So you can see that kind of where I'm moving it, if you look to the left of that, so on the servers thing, and then below that down to the left, there's a little empty square there. Some people have speculated that they may be adding some stuff there, but that's false since that's always been empty for a long time now. They've also added geared tilt to the Boeing 747 and Boeing 787, so you can have some more buttery landings. As far as I'm aware, though, the 787 already had geared tilt, so I don't know if they just increased it or they said they did it, but they didn't actually do that. But the 747 definitely has it added now. The next thing on our list is that all aircraft have had a texture update or rework. Some aircraft have had it a bit more than others, but all aircraft have had a texture rework to some degree. You can see here the textures look a bit more improved and nicer. The 777 and A340 have a pretty good texture update. This aircraft, you can see, has a fairly good one. The next one we have, so number 7 on our list, is that they've added like the glide slope lights at the end of the runway. So here's the glide slope lights. It's also prominent on runways that don't have a glide slope and that wouldn't like feature in real life, but yeah, they're still here. And they're just marking, so the glide slope and that would be in this box normally, or around here, and then you got the lights to show at the start and the end of the runway. We also have the ability to change the 3D object density. So if we go back and revisit settings, we can look at the 3D object density and lower it down. So if we lower it, it looks like this then. I'm actually not too sure what difference that makes. Let's see. If I put this back to high, let's see. If I put it back to low and that's the wrong one. If I really quickly go, it's actually strange. I'm not sure if it does anything or they may be wanting to do it in the future. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this looks closed off and it didn't before. I'm not exactly sure what that does. I think it just improves the quality and maybe something that they'll add in the future, or, well, they're still working on the beta, and they've been going at it for 3 weeks. That indicates they have some pretty big issues, so that may be one of them. The next thing is certain airports have lights in them. So we already kind of covered this in the stars. I wasn't meant to. They were kind of 2 separate points. But yeah, some certain airports do feature lights in the terminals. Not all of them, though. Like here you can see Paris has it. Also, sorry about my voice. I have a bit of an irritated throat. So that's why everything sounds a bit weird. Yeah, you can see the lights. Not all of them have it. And some also have these lights here, which they may add more of in the future, kind of along the way. Oh, yes, that was another point. So, like here, the taxiway lines, you cannot see them at all. Let's turn my device to max brightness. So yeah, you can change yours to max brightness, but I cannot work out what the taxiway lights are. It's pitch black. I cannot see anything at all. Like, look, I can see stars on the ground now. I can't see anything. Like, I've got problems with my vision, and I've always needed to have, even when I used to have it at, like, sunrise like this, I could never make them out properly, because if we have our aircraft and we go to, we can't do this because we're not solo. If we really, really quickly go to solo, to here, and we wait, and we go here, you can still not really see it. You can't really work it out. It's going to be a hard landing. I'm just trying to demonstrate the lines on the taxiway. So if we were to just put our aircraft down, like, I'm just doing it as an example, for example. Here, I cannot see where the taxiway lights are. We never used to be able to see them that well, but now we cannot see them at all. Now we can make them out, and it is later on in the day. It's, well, 6:50 a.m., but, sorry, what was I going to say? That's, yeah, in summertime, but you can still see them, but, yeah. If we used to be able to see them a lot clearer, and in daytime it's still pretty good as well. And the final point for this video, why is my voice like that? You can change the cloud settings in the settings panel. So if we go here, we can turn the cloud layer down, and you can see at the top it changes. We can change the altitude, we can lower or raise them. So, well, if we lower them, they're lower in the sky, and if we raise them, they are higher in the sky. But yeah, that's just really the main things. Those are most likely that you didn't know about the new updates. Yeah, anyways, that's the end of today's video. Sorry if it wasn't that good. My voice is a bit weird. I don't exactly know why. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Be well appreciated if you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.